Guys, welcome back to More to Media. I'm your host, David Benfield. This show is brought to you by the Daily Ad Brief. And today, I have the pleasure of sitting down with Trey Kauffman from Mosaic Life Creative. He's up in Columbus, Ohio. Trey, how you doing today, sir?
I'm great, David. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. So on More to Media, Trey, we like to talk to marketing and media experts such as yourself and get some tips and tricks of the trade so that way we can help some folks. So before we get to that, let's get to know you just a little bit. So Trey, tell us about your company and how you came to be the Mosaic Life Creative.
Sure. So I'm actually in the process of becoming Mosaic Life Creative right now. I'm rebranding from 2237 Designs. It was important to me to actually have a brand that felt in line with my lifestyle. And so by the end of the month, Mosaic Life Creative will be live, and I'm just excited to really make that a part of my life.
Very cool. And so what exactly is Mosaic Life Creative going to be focusing on?
Web design primarily. I still have a few clients that I still help with marketing, email marketing, social media advertising, and things like that. But my bread and butter is definitely web design.
Fantastic. And so how did you find your way into this business, man? How did you become a marketing guru?
Yeah, so I just kind of bounced around a lot after college. I had always been in the marketing space, sales space, and I had never felt fulfilled. And so I knew I always wanted to start my own company. And when I did, that was just kind of a natural fit to go into the agency atmosphere. I started my business 5 or 6 years ago, and I have not looked back. It's been the best decision I've ever made.
Well, fantastic, man. Congratulations. So let's look a little forward, right? So we've talked about the past. Let's prognosticate. So talk to us about how you see the landscape changing in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's super interesting, especially from the marketing standpoint. As we kind of see different forms of media come about, I've really been focusing a lot on TikTok and Instagram and just seeing these personalized feeds that people have access to. And when you think about, you Meta and Facebook and where everybody is already in that space, it's so hard to really break through. I'm seeing a lot more success in these, algorithmic feeds that people can really engage with and feel like it's speaking to them. So that's kind of where my focus is. And I think a lot of people are going to start seeing success in those realms as well.
And so to be on the more personal side and to actually make that connection, what do you find most effective when using the platforms like TikTok?
Being honest, being transparent, and thinking about what content you actually feel brings value to your life. If you're trying to be very forthcoming when it comes to being salesy and buy my product, one, people won't engage with it. Two, the algorithm won't even get you in front of people. And so I've seen the most success in being honest about my own personal life and lifestyle. And that's where I really start to see videos starting to take off.
Yeah, and so what do you see some of the, as far as some challenges moving forward? In the next 2 or 3 years, what are some of the biggest challenges that we're going to have to deal with?
I think we'll probably find that more people are discovering that space, and we'll find ourselves in the same problem that we're finding with Facebook and other programmatic advertising spaces, that there are just so many people trying to break through that there will have to be new tools invented, or the algorithm will have to shift to better make use of what the content that people are creating, or get the content that you're creating out in front of the appropriate people. That's the challenge that I saw when it came to Facebook and Instagram, is just really finding your audience that is wanting to buy your product. So I think that's something we'll probably see in the real space, and also TikTok as well.
Gotcha. And so we like to end sometimes on a tip, man. So if you were to give your best piece of advice, right, to somebody just coming out of, say, college, or somebody just starting their own gig, what would your best piece of advice be to those folks?
Experiment, try everything you can, see what sticks. I mean, you're not going to break anything if you're doing this for yourself. If you're building your own website just to kind of see how people react to it. If you're trying TikTok or Instagram or something new, just give it a go. See what is actually people engage with. And that's what I've done. And I'm finally starting to find my niche.
Failing forward, right? Don't be afraid to try. The worst that can happen is you suck at it, and then you can learn how to do it well. So
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Right on. Trey, thank you so much for spending your morning with us, man. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, David. I appreciate it.
So guys, if you'd like to learn more about what Trey's doing over there at the Mosaic Life Creative, you can head to dailyadbrief.com. That's going to do it for us today on More to Media. We'll catch you next time. Have a great day, guys.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.